Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will start with stoichiometry questions. Everyone will solve in his paper. Everyone will send his work to my WhatsApp. Okay, so attention please. Mahmoud, how are you, Mahmoud? Okay. Yeah, Mahmoud. Mahmoud. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr.
Okay, how are you?
Good, how are you, Mr.?
Alhamdulillah. So in stoichiometry, before I start revision, I must mention these triangles. I think everyone know what should I do here. Yes? The first triangle about moles, if you need to find number of mole equal mass divided by MR, relative molecular mass. Triangle number 2, if you need to find mole equal volume divided by 24. Number 3, if you need to find number of moles, you have to multiply concentration, multiply volume. Okay? So without these triangles, you cannot solve any question in stoichiometry. In the first triangle, we use this triangle number 1, if there is a mass in the question, if there is a grams in the question. If there is a volume in the question, you have to use the second triangle. Once you see concentration in the question, you have to use the third triangle. How do you know there is a volume? Examiner will give you a question in cubic centimeter or in a cubic decimeter. Once you see a cubic centimeter or a cubic decimeter, so this is the volume. How do you know there is a concentration? Will be in the question mole per cubic centimeter or mole per slash cubic decimeter. So this is concentration. But there is a common mistake over the word. What is this? I cannot use cubic centimeter. I have to use a cubic decimeter. If you need to convert a cubic centimeter into cubic decimeter, you have to divide by 1000. Okay? You have to divide by 1000. If there is a cubic centimeter, convert it into cubic decimeter firstly by division by 1000. Okay? Everyone is ready? This is introduction about what I'm going to say today. Okay. Okay. So this is topic number 4. I will start with this question. This question. In this question, just a minute, I will share the question. I will discuss with you the following. This is the question. In this question, we will discuss together using first triangle. How can you use first triangle? And how can you find empirical formula? Okay. So this to ask Talal, start to read the question letter E, please. Just read.
Okay. The titanium ore contains 36.8% percentage iron and 31.6% titanium, and the remainder is oxygen. 1. Determine the percentage of oxygen in this titanium compound. Percentage of oxygen equal.
Yes, okay, that's okay. So here, what I need to say, you can see percent. So this is exactly like gram. Maybe he will say 36.8 gram. Maybe he will say 36.8%. The same. Even here, 31.6 titanium. And the remainder is oxygen. Number one, we need to know what is the percentage of oxygen. Any compound, the total percentage of any compound, 100%. This compound consists of iron, titanium, and oxygen. Iron, 36.8, titanium, 31.6. So what is oxygen? In the chat box, please. If you know the answer, in 1 minute, send in the chat box. Okay, Tarek. The summation of the compound, 100%. Any compound, 100%. Iron, 36, titanium, 31, so oxygen, 1. That's okay. So, yes, exactly like what you said. The total of compound 100% minus iron 36.8 plus 31.6. I will add them together. Then subtract from 100. So the answer, as you said here, 31.6. Kindly, if there is any comment about any point, ask me. Just raise your hand. I will repeat. Okay? So everyone should ask me. Please. This is for you. Question. Look what he said here. Calculate the number of moles of atom for each element. The number of iron is shown as an example for you. What he said, he divided the mass of iron, which already given 36.8, divided by 56. This is AR for iron. From where? From the periodic table. This is the mass number of iron. In this question, I will use the first triangle. Mole equal mass divided by MR. But here, I'm talking about individual element, titanium alone. So I will say mole equal mass divided by AR. How can I find AR? From the periodic table. This is the mass number. Regarding titanium, I will say number of moles equal mass. What is the mass of titanium? 31.6. So 31.6 divided by. What is the AR for titanium? Mass number for titanium. In the periodic table, 48. So what is the answer? Who can make the division? What is the answer here?
0.66.
0.66. Okay. 0.66. Okay. Next one. Number of moles of oxygen. The same idea. Once there's a question about number of moles, ask yourself, which triangle I will use? You can detect which triangle according to the information you have in the question. Oxygen, I have its mass. Oh, mass. So the first triangle, mass, which is 31.6, divide by 16. This is the AR for oxygen from the periodic table. So what is the division? Just make a division. I need another one. Another one, please. Tarek sent his answer. I need another one.
1.98.
1.97 exactly. Okay. 1.97, yeah. 1.97 exactly. So now I have number of moles of each element in the compound. I have number of moles of iron. I have number of moles of titanium. I have number of moles of oxygen. Who remember in calculation of the empirical formula, what we have to do after finding number of moles? Yes, Tarek?
We should divide with the least number.
Yes.
0.6.
We have to divide by the lowest number. Which one is the lowest number? 0.66. So, okay, 0.66 divided by 0.66. It will be 1. Yes. So iron will be 1. Next one. Titanium. 0.66 divided by 0.66. So even titanium will be 1. Now, what about oxygen? 1.97 divided by 0.66. It will be 2.9. 2.9, it's 3. Let's to say 3. Okay. لحد هنا في حد مع أي سؤال يا شباب؟ Till here, any question? Anyone need explanation about any point? So now here you have the simplest form. IV, what is the formula? What is the formula? He asking about empirical formula. It will be Fe 1, Ti 1, or 3. But I will not write number 1. So I will write Fe, Ti, or 3. This is the empirical form. This is the empirical form. Is it clear? Anyone have any comment? Yes, yeah, Ahmed, 3, okay? Not 30. حد مع سؤال؟ طيب, that's okay. So in this question, we talked about the first triangle, and we talked about, okay, Ahmed, never mind. And we talked about empirical form. Kindly, if any comment, any point not clear, ask me directly. Say, Mr. Swab, please repeat this. Another question. Look, first of all, you have to remember when there is a question about number of moles, ask yourself, what is the triangle you will use? So in this question, I need everyone in 1 minute to find number 1. Just I need number 1 only. I don't need final answer. I need step. What you will do? Read the question and detect what you will do. Yes, that's okay. So only one cent, Park. What else? Check which triangle you will use. Yes, yeah, Ahmed, bravo. Maybe someone tell me, Mr. How can I know first, second, or the third? I will say check. What is the information about oxygen you have here? Check the question. Yes, يا كوثر. All the three? All the three of you, they know the answer? رؤى. Yes, يا مازن, yes. So what you will say? What is the number of volume? رؤى. يا رؤى. What is the answer? Yes, يا مازن, yes. So مازن, كوثر, أحمد رمضان, and طارق, all the. I'm waiting. محمود, طلال, رؤى, عبد الله, أشرف. Kindly, if you don't know the answer, write I don't know in the chat box, no problem. But write for me, I don't know the answer. Okay, طلال. Yes, يا محمود, that's okay. رؤى, you know the answer or not? Abdullah, Ashraf, to me please. So Ashraf, yes, that's okay. So now I need Ru'a and Abdullah. Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah is okay. Ru'a, can you hear me? Yeah, Ru'a. Yeah, Ru'a. Ru'a. يا رؤى معايا سامعاني؟ يا رؤى. طيب يا شباب. First of all, I will check in the question. I have here the volume of oxygen is 0.16 and it's already given cubic decimeter. يعني it's already done for you cubic decimeter. So I will use mole equal volume divided by 24. The volume is 0.16 divided by 24. Now it will be 0.0066, okay? 0.0066. 0.0066. Talal, you asked me about the triangles. Okay. You need the triangle, Talal? Talal?
Yes, mister.
Okay. You need to take a picture for the triangles?
Yes, I already take.
Okay.
Thank you.
Done? Okay. So as you said here, I will say mole equal volume divided by 24. Volume is 0.16 divided by 24. So it will be 0.0066. Number two. Now, number of oxygen is number of moles of oxygen is known for me. After that, I need number two. 1 minute, please. number of moles of ppNO3 by 2 in the sample. In the chat box, please, I need to see what is the number of moles. Yalla, start, please. You'll find it very easy.
Mister, I need the predictable.
No, no need for the predictive. You will not use the predictive data. I will to you. You will use what? Who remember something is called mole
Molar
ratio. Yes, use mole ratio. Mole ratio. Yes. Oxygen now is known for me is 0.0066. Oxygen 0.0066. This is oxygen is known for me. I can find, look, by molar ratio, I can find anyone in the equation. Number two, he asking me about number of moles of ppNO3 by 2. So I will say I will use mole ratio. What is this? What is mole ratio? Before oxygen, there is number here? No. So it means 1. It means 1. Before ppNO3 by 2, there is a number? Yes. There is a 2. Oh. So I can understand molar ratio between oxygen and ppNO3 by 2 is 1 to 2. I mean, number of moles of this compound double number of moles of oxygen. How do you know? Because look, here there is a 2, but here is a 1. Here there is a 1. So ppNO3 double oxygen. I know oxygen is 0.0066. So from molar ratio, I will say number of moles of ppNO3 by 2 equal 2 multiply 0.0066. Molar ratio, it's very, very, very easy. So when you multiply them together, what is the answer?
0.0133.
0.0133 or 132. 2 multiply 0.0066, 0.013, 0.0132. Again, why I said 2 multiply? Because molar ratio said ppNO3 by 2, number of moles is double number of moles of oxygen. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Molar ratio, is it clear? Anyone need from me to re-explain this point? Fine, that's okay. Here I have mass of 1 mole. Once you see mass of 1 mole, it means MR. Mass of 1 moles, I mean MR. So MR is known. MR of ppNO3 by 2, 331 gram. What I need here, mass of lead nitrate. I need mass. I give you MR and I need mass. Which triangle you will use? Mass. Which triangle you will use? Who can tell me? First, second, or the third? Yes, first triangle. What is the first triangle? First triangle set number of moles equal mass divided by MR. Now I need the mass. So mass equal moles multiply MR. He needs the mass here. So I will say equal mole multiply MR equal. What is the number of moles of PP in NO3? Already I did it here in number 2. 0.0132. So it 0.0132 multiply. What is the MR? Look what I said. Mass of 1 mole, it means MR. So 331. Multiply them together to give me the answer. .0132 multiply 331. Yes, يا أحمد.
خلاص نرمي.
What?
خلاص نرمي.
Okay. Look here, 4.36. 4.36. Look, what is here? The percentage of lead nitrate in the sample. The percentage of lead nitrate in the sample. This is percentage purity. Percentage purity. Lead nitrate is 4.3. 4.36. Lead nitrate 4.6. But the sample is 5 grams. If you need to find the percentage purity of lead nitrate, I will divide pure mass, which is 4.36, divide by the total mass. What is the total mass of the sample? 5 grams. So I will say 4.36 divided by total mass. What is the total mass? Mass of the sample. Mass of the sample, 5. Oh, divide. So divide them together, but this is percentage. Don't forget to multiply the result with 100. So who can tell me the answer? 4.36 divided by 5 equal. Then multiply the answer with 100.
87%.
87.2.
Yeah, so 87 percent. 4.36 divided by 5 equal. Multiply by 100. 87.2%. In this question, I discussed with you using in number 1, using the second triangle, volume divided by 24. I know that because I have the volume of oxygen. I discussed with you how can you use mole ratio to find any compound in the equation. And we discussed together how can you find percentage purity. Okay. In number 3, I did the mass of lead nitrate, but the sample is 5 grams. So percentage of lead nitrate or percentage of the purity, always the small number will be up. 4.36 divided by the total mass, which is 5, equal this number multiply 100, so equal 87.2%. Is it clear? Now I'm ready to receive any question from anyone about these points. Clear? Okay. So as you see, you must detect which triangle you will use. Which triangle you will use. In this question, please, I need in a paper. I don't need in chat box. No, I need a paper. I need to see steps. I need number 1. I need number 2. I need number 3. Look here. I need number 4 as well. Okay. So again, I need 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And this is 5. يلا يا شباب, start to solve this question. I need 1, 2, 3. Yes.
I really don't remember percentage yield.
What is this?
I really don't remember percentage yield.
You don't remember percentage yield?
Yes.
Okay. I will solve it again with you. So start to find these steps. And I will explain the percentage yield. Okay?
Okay.
يلا يا شباب. Hey, Shabab. I need to see your drawing, your steps. Okay. So Abdullah, Mubarak, Mahmoud only, they know the answers? Please, I need the steps. I don't need final answer only. Never mind for me final answer. I need steps. I need to see your work. Thank you, Abdullah. Okay, Tariq. Bravo. And this is Mahmoud. Yeah, Mahmoud, yes, yes. You convert it into cubic. Kawsar, Ru'a, Ahmed Ramadan. What about you? Okay, Talal.
I'm saying sure.
Okay. So just 1 minute, I will start to solve the question.
So just give me a moment, okay?
Okay, فينك يا رؤى؟ أنت فين يا رؤى؟
I was doing something. معلش, I'm sorry.
Okay. كنا بننادي عليك كتير. Okay, Kawsar. Okay, Ahmed. Yes. Who need to talk?
Yes, can I ask questions?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Maximum yield here, where is the theoretical and actual yield?
Okay, we'll talk about this. Okay. So please, everyone, attention with me. Whatever you are doing now, attention with me. And compare between my step and my mind and your mind. Very important, very important, okay, to arrange your mind in the question. Number one, number of moles of HCl used. For me as Muhammad, I will ask myself, Muhammad, what is the information about HCl you have in the question? This story. Oh, yes, yes. Look, I have the volume of hydrochloric acid and I have the concentration. So I remember Mr. Muhammad said in the question, I have to use the third triangle. What is the third triangle? Third triangle said moles equal concentration multiplied by volume. So I will write here number of moles equal concentration multiplied by volume equal. Concentration is 2, so I will write 2 multiply volume, which is 40. Okay? Then equal. There is a mistake I did here. Who can tell me what? What is the mistake I did?
The volume is in centimeter cube.
Yes, excellent. Yes, yeah, exactly, precisely. Mr. Look here. 40 cubic centimeter. No, you must convert it into cubic decimeter. Okay? So I will convert 40 into cubic decimeter. And instead of this, no. Not 40. 40 divided by 1000, it will be 0.04. So here, 0.04. Is it true? Is it true? To me.
Yes.
Okay, 2 multiply 0.04.
0.08.
0.08. So here is 0.08. Now I know HCl, this is HCl, 0.08. Number 2, he asked me about number of moles of COCl2 formed. As I said before, cobalt chloride, you can use mole-mole ratio. Yes, this is COCl2. And I have number of moles of HCl. What is the mole-mole ratio? Look, mister, look here. Before COCl2, there is 1. Before HCl, there is 2. What does it mean? Number of moles of COCl2 is the half of HCl. So it will be 0.04. Is it clear? Okay. Number 3. Number of moles of COCl2 6H2O. This is COCl2 6H2O. How can I find it? Look, 1 minute before you wrote is COCl2 0.04. So I know COCl2, this one, COCl2, here is COCl2, the same. I know before this is 0.04 from mole ratio. Mister, I asked you about COCl2 6H2O. You're talking with me about COCl2. Why? 1 minute. Look, you know COCl2 make me mole ratio as well. Here is 1. And here is 1. So what does it mean? They equal each other. So number of moles of COCl2 exactly like COCl2 6H2O equal 0.04 as well. So here is 0.04. Any comment? Any question? حد معاه سؤال يا شباب؟ Any point not clear? Okay. Next one. Mass of 1 mole. I said before, mass of 1 mole. What does it mean? Who can tell me? Mass of 1 mole, what does it mean?
R.
MR. MR. Here you have MR. And here you have a number of moles. I'm asking you about maximum yield in a gram. So this is mass. This is mass. How can you find the mass? How can you find the mass? This mass from which triangle? From the first triangle. Mass equal what? Equal what? Moles multiply MR. What is number of moles? Already, you did it here. 0.04 multiply MR. What is MR? Already given. Mass of 1 mole. It's mean MR. 238 equal. Everything is given for you. Just you have to know what is the method. When we multiply them together, it will be 9.52. This is maximum yield of COCl2 6H2. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, number of moles of HCl used. What is the number of moles of HCl used? Equal what? What We did it here. 0.08. Yes? 0.08. We need to know which one is in excess. Which one is in excess? Check here. Attention with me. Take now. Everything is clear. لحد هنا كل شيء واضح. Okay. What he said here, to show that cobalt carbonate, this is cobalt carbonate, in excess. I need to know, I need to make sure, give evidence, cobalt carbonate more than HCl in excess. How? What should I do? I know HCl 0.08. Is it clear? 0.08. This is from number 1. So number of moles of HCl known for me. It's known for me. I need to know number of moles of COCO3. What should you do? Which triangle to use to find number of moles of COCO3? Who can tell me which triangle?
First line.
First triangle. Why? Why you said the first triangle?
Because there's grams only is shown.
Yes, because what is the information of cobalt carbonate you have? Check, read the question. Check the question. Look, I have here cobalt carbonate 6 grams. So I will know to find number of moles of CO3 equal mass divided by MR. What is the mass of cobalt carbonate in the question? 6. So 6 divided by MR for CO3. Cobalt is 59 plus. Carbon is 12 plus. O3, it means 3 multiplied 16. So 6 divided by what? 6 divided by what? 190. So 6 divided by 119 equals 0.05. 0.05. Now I have number of moles of cobalt carbonate, 0.05. And I have number of moles of HCl, 0.08. But I don't know which one is in excess. When there is a question, attention with me. When there is a question about which one is in excess, if the question about which one is in excess or which one is limiting the reagent. Again, if the question about which one is in excess, which one is limiting the reagent, what you have to do? You have to find number of moles of the reactant, of the reactants. I did number of moles of HCl, 0.08 in number 1. And now I finished number of moles of cobalt carbonate. I did it here, 0.05. This is 0.05. So what should I do now? I need to know which one is in excess. How can you find which one is in excess? So again, I will repeat again. If in the question, the examiner need which one is in excess, which one is a limiting reagent, what you have to do? You have to find number of moles of the reactants. I did here number of moles of HCl, and here number of moles of cobalt carbonate. Which one is in excess? Look, I will say according to the mole-mole ratio. According to the mole-mole ratio. Number of moles of HCl supposed to be double number of moles of cobalt carbonate. Is it true? From mole-mole ratio, number of moles of HCl supposed to be double cobalt carbonate. Cobalt carbonate 0.05. Okay? So HCl supposed to be what? Supposed to be what? المفروض تكون كام؟ المفروض تكون كام يا شباب؟ Who can tell me? Yes. HCl supposed to be double cobalt carbonate from mole ratio. I know cobalt carbonate 0.05. Okay? Or by another word, cobalt carbonate and HCl. Cobalt carbonate, here is 1. HCl, there is 2. So cobalt carbonate supposed to be half HCl. تكون نصها لأن هنا because here is a 1 and here is a 2. Cobalt carbonate supposed to be half HCl. HCl 0.08. So cobalt carbonate supposed to be 0.04. Half. Check. Is it 0.4, 0.04 or more? Cobalt carbonate supposed to be 0.04, but look, when I calculate cobalt carbonate, it was 0.05, not 0.04. So cobalt carbonate is in excess. Cobalt carbonate supposed to be 0.04 according to the mole-mole ratio, but actually cobalt carbonate is 0.05. So we took more from cobalt carbonate. Clear? Clear? Now I'm ready to receive any comment from anyone. Go ahead. Anyone to ask? رؤى, Abdullah, Ahmed, Tariq, Ashraf, Kawsar, Mazen, Talal, Mahmoud. Everyone. Kawsar, you have a question?
Yes. So what does limiting reagent mean?
Limiting reagent is the reagent which its mole low. So what does it mean? According to the mole-mole ratio, look, according to the mole-mole ratio, mole-mole ratio said for me, HCl supposed to be double cobalt carbonate, yes? According to mole-mole ratio. Cobalt carbonate 0.05. According to the mole-mole ratio, HCl supposed to be 0.1. Check. Is it 0.1 or more or less? Check. This number. Is it more 0.1 or less?
More.
This is more?
No, sorry, less.
Less. So this is the limiting reagent. This is the limiting reagent. Because according to the molar ratio, I have to use 0.1 from HCl, but actually, I took 0.08, not 0.1. I took less. Got it?
Yes.
Clear now? Clear now? Kausar,
Yes.
can you explain for me why this is the limiting reagent? Why HCl limiting? Why?
Because it's less than 0.1.
Yes. Why 0.1? Why is it 0.1? From where?
From the molar ratio.
Yes, from molar ratio. Look, molar ratio said for me, HCl supposed to be double COCl3. Supposed to be 0.1. But actually, in number one, I found HCl 0.08. Less than 0.1. Got it?
Yes.
So the summary of my words, if you need to find which one is limiting reagent, which one is in excess, you have to find number of moles of each reactant. Number two, compare according to the molar ratio. Here, according to the molar ratio, HCl supposed to be double COCl3, supposed to be 0.1, but actually we took 0.08. We took less. Less means limiting reagent. Limiting reagent. Is it clear؟ حد عايز يسأل يا شباب؟ في أي بوينت أنا معاكم. طيب يعني عارفين. Okay. So let's to see another idea. So here in this example, we discussed together molar ratio, we discussed together limiting and excess, and the triangles of Lewis. Another question. Okay. I need I, number one, number two, number three, number four. This is about limiting and excess. I asked you. Anyone have any question here? Any doubt? No one talk. So what does it mean? Everyone understood my words. So, according to your response, supposed to send 4 answers. Start, please. Everyone start to solve in a paper in 5 minutes maximum. I need to see your work.
Sir,
Yes.
when are we gonna start solving paper 6?
Okay, we will see after we finish the revision about the topics, we will start paper 6. It will take just 2 weeks. Inshallah, we will cover paper 6.
Okay. And when
Okay.
are we gonna start solving questions from 2019 and 2020?
Yeah.
Now?
Okay, the same idea. Okay, this is a question from 2010. The same
Yeah,
idea.
but like
Yeah.
it's obviously different.
No, not different.
Okay, thank you.
No, not different. Percentage yield, percentage purity in your updated syllabus as well. Okay, Abdullah. Check what is the information about H2SO4 and what is the information about NaOH in the question. Yes, Bravi Kausar, Bravi Ahmed, Tarek. So everyone, can you be with me? Everyone, attention with me, please. Talal, are you with me? Ashraf,
Yes, Mr.
Mahmoud. Okay, Talal. Everyone, kindly, whatever you're doing, check with me here. Yeah, Ashraf, read the question.
Okay. 20 cubic centimeters of sulfuric acid, concentration 0.3 moles per decimeter cube, were added to 40 cubic centimeters of sodium hydroxide, concentration 0.2 moles per decimeter cube. How many moles of H2SO4 were added?
Okay. Which triangle we use?
We'll use the volume concentration mole.
Yes.
triangle.
Why? Why you said that?
Because H2SO4 is sulfuric acid and we have its volume and concentration.
Yes,
But
we have
to make the
volume.
volume in decimeters.
Yes. But volume here in a cubic centimeter, you will use it 20 or what you have to do?
We have to divide it by 1000.
Yes. So here I have to write number of moles equal concentration volume multiplied concentration. But what is the volume? Is it 20? No. 20 divided by 1000 يا أشرف equal what?
Equals 0.02.
Multiply concentration. What is the concentration of sulfuric acid?
0.3.
30. Okay. Equal. Make a multiplication.
Equals 0.006.
Okay. Thank you. Talal, open your mic, please.
Yes, Mr.
About sodium hydroxide. Check here in the question. Do you have any information about sodium hydroxide?
Yes, we have the volume and the concentration.
Yes, we have a volume. What is the volume? This is the volume, sodium hydroxide, and we have a concentration. But you will use the same volume, 40, or what you have to do?
No, we'll divide it by 1000.
Yes. So here, even here, volume multiply concentration. But we convert 40 into cubic decimeter. It will be
0.04, yes.
multiply
Multiply 0.2.
20, right? The same number. Equal?
Yes, equal 0.008.
0.8. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now we have number of moles of H2SO4 and number of moles of NaOH. We need to know which reagent in excess. Now, this is the rule of mole-mole ratio. Kausar, can you tell me, according to the information you have here, which one of both in excess?
Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid, yes. Look, why? NaOH, we said 0.006. 0.006. No, H2SO4. Sorry. H2SO4, this is 0.006. And NaOH, we did it here, Talal, we did it 0.008. Now, sir, can you tell me what is the mole-mole ratio said for you? Said what mole-mole ratio for you?
2 and 1.
No.
Uh,
Mole-mole ratio. According to the mole-mole ratio.
Sodium
H2SO4.
hydroxide. Yeah,
Yes.
is half of sodium hydroxide.
Yes. H2SO4 supposed to be half sodium hydroxide. Look. Here is 1. Here is 2. According to the mole-mole ratio, H2SO4 supposed to be half NaOH. I mean 0.004. Check. Is it 0.004 or more or less? What's your opinion? Kausar. What?
More.
More, yes. According to the mole-mole ratio, H2SO4 supposed to be 0.004, but actually it's 0.006. It's in more. It's in excess. So reagent in excess, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Reason why? Why, Kausar?
Because mole-to-mole ratio of H2SO4 would be 0.004 as it is half.
Yes, so what should I write to gain a mark here? The reason as moles of sulfuric acid are 0.006 more than 0.0. As moles of sulfuric acid, 0.006, which more than 0.00. Okay. Now I understood there are more from sulfuric acid. So what is the pH of the final mixture? Acid.
Acidic.
Yes, acidic. Is it 7 equal less or more than 7?
Less.
Less than 7. Is it clear for everyone? H2SO4 in excess. عندنا H2SO4 زيادة, more. So this is acidic medium. So the final mixture less than 7, because as you know from acid, base, and alkali, pH of the acid less than 7. Now I'm ready to receive any comment from anyone. حد معاه سؤال في أي بوينت أعيدها؟ طيب. That's okay. And this a question? Carbon equal 12, hydrogen equal 1, oxygen equal 16. Please, everyone send your answer on the paper. I need the empirical formula and the molecular formula. So start this. Okay, the last one, Kauser. Do you know the answer?
I'll try.
Okay. Thank you. This is correct. Bravo. يلا برافو طارق أحمد. يلا حميد. يس كوثر. So كوثر أحمد طارق. أني طلال عبد الله محمود رؤى أشرف. What you did? Yes, you are correct. I see it, yeah. Talal, open your back, please. Yeah, Talal.
Yes.
Okay. Number one, number of moles of carbon. Which triangle you will use?
We'll use the triangle of the mass and MR.
Yes. So what you have to say?
The mass of carbon is 2.4
Divided
divided
by
by the MR of carbon is 12
12. Okay, equal.
equals 0.2.
Next one. Hydrogen. Yes, could be.
Hydrogen. Yes, okay. Hydrogen is 0.2 gram divided by 1 equals 0.2.
Number three.
Oxygen is 3.2 gram divided 16 equal to 0.2 also.
0.2. Now, what you have to do?
Add them, maybe?
No, no. If you remember at all, after finding number of moles of each element, look, you have to remember this word, put it in your mind. Look, this is. Here, divide by what? Divide by what at all?
The smallest number.
Which one is the smallest number? Which one?
The hydrogen.
The same. This is 0.2.
Yes.
This is 0.2. 0.2. That's it. Okay. So here I divide by 0.2. It will be 1. Yes. Even here, divide by 0.2. It will be 1 as well. Here, divide by 0.2. It will be 1 as well. Now, what is the empirical formula? Carbon, 1. Hydrogen, 1. Oxygen, 1. So empirical formula will be C1, but I don't write 1. CH1O. CHO. So the point you stopped, you did everything is correct, but you stopped at division by the lowest or the smallest number. Clear? Clear? Tell me.
Okay. Clear.
Okay, Ashraf.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
Ashraf. Yalla. Number 3. What do we do number 3?
Okay. For number 3, we will take okay. We will divide the total the total molecular mass over the mass of 1 mole.
Yes, look, there is a rule here. If you remember, I said it for you. N equal. If there is a question about molecular formula, right? N equal mass divided by empirical mass. This mass, Ya Abdullah, will be in the question. Kibra, given for you. In this example, this is 160. So write 160. Divide by empirical mass. The mass of empirical formula, CHO. Carbon is 12. Hydrogen is 1. So 13 together. Here you have oxygen. Oxygen is 16. 16 and 13 equal what?
29.
29. 116 divided by 29 equal, what يا أشرف? 4. What I will do with this number?
Multiply
Yes.
multiplied by each one.
Yes,
So
multiply by the empirical formula. By each element in the empirical formula. It will be C4, H4, O4, and this is the molecular form. This is the molecular form. Got it? So,
Yes, Mr.
if there is a question here, write in mass divided by empirical mass. After the division, multiply the number with the empirical. Any comment from anyone? طيب, okay. Now I have a question for you. Talal, open your mic, please. I need to ask you a question.
Okay, yes, what?
Here, what I said for you, after finding the number of moles of each one, you have to divide by the lowest number, yes?
Yes.
What if, after division by the lowest number, after division by the lowest number, carbon was, for example, 1.5, hydrogen, it was 2, oxygen, it was 3. What should I do here? Someone will say, divide by the lowest number. Already I did. I said, this number after division by the lowest number. Is it acceptable to write the empirical formula C 1.5 H2O3? Is it acceptable in chemical formula to be 1.5? No. So what should I do? Who can tell me? In this case, what should I do? Mark, yes.
Multiply by a suitable number. So, for example, 1.5 multiply 2, and 2 multiply 2, 3 multiply 2.
Yes. In this case, if you have a decimal, try to convert this decimal to be whole number. How? Multiply by what? Multiply, let's say try multiply by 2. If you multiply this by 2, it will be 3. Oh, whole number, alhamdulillah. So here you have to multiply by 2 as well. It will be 4. Here you have to multiply by 2 as well. It will be 6. So the empirical formula will be C3H4O6. C3 okay. Okay. طيب, what if after division by the lowest number, carbon was 1.25, hydrogen was 2, oxygen was 3? Who can tell me? What should I do now? What should I do? Multiply by what يا شباب? Multiply by what?
By 4?
Yes. If you need to check, multiply by 2, it will not give you whole number. Multiply by 3, not whole number. But multiply by 4, it will be 5. Even here, multiply by 4, it will be 8. Even here, multiply by 4, it will be 12. Now, the empirical formula is C5H8O12. This is my idea and what I need to say. Clear? شباب واضحة؟ طيب. Another question. Question letter D, please start. ابدأوا يا شباب question letter D. question D يا شباب. اوكي يا احمد، انت عملت الصوديوم سلفايت. والله ما شاء الله عليك، صح، برافو. يا شباب قول لي أحمد. Okay, Kauser, yes. Tarek? Yes. So, Kauser, Tarek, Ahmed Ramadan, okay. I need everyone to send his work. Whatever. I don't need just only correct answers. I need to see your mind. I need to see your thinking. Where are you? So, Tarek, Kauser, Ahmed
Is
Ramadan. Yes.
it correct?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually, here, there is no information about sulfur dioxide in the question. No information about sulfur dioxide. But you will use another one to reach sulfur dioxide. هنستخدم واحد تاني علشان نوصل لsulfur dioxide. We use another one, okay, as a guide for us. What is the guide in the question? What is the guide in the question? Yes, يا أشرف, bravo. Yes, okay. Roa, where is the answer?
I'll send you, sir.
Okay, Abdullah, Talal, Mahmoud. Please, everyone, I need to see your drawing, your working. I need to see where are you? Where are you? I'm waiting. Talal, Abdullah. مم. يا شباب. اوكي يا طلال. يا رؤى. يا رؤى, open your mic يا رؤى. Open your mic. Open your mic يا رؤى. رؤى.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what you will do here?
He asked us to calculate the mass of 1 mole of Na2SO3.
What? He asked us what? هو عايز ايه رؤى في الكويشن؟
To calculate the mole of Na2SO3.
لا يا رؤى. Read the question carefully يا رؤى. اقرا السؤال كويس. عايز ايه؟
Calculate the maximum volume measured at RTP of sulfur dioxide.
So he need the mass of 1 mole ولا need the volume? What he need?
Volume.
So why you are saying mass? So here he needs the volume of sulfur dioxide. How can you find volume of sulfur dioxide?
The second triangle.
Okay. What do we do? He needs a volume, so I will use the second triangle. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he said volume. As you know, number of mole equal volume divided by 24. So I need volume equal mole multiply 24. So volume of SO2 equal moles multiply 24. What is the mole of sulfur dioxide? What is the moles of sulfur dioxide, يا رؤى? Actually, I don't have any information about sulfur dioxide in the question to find its mole, but I have information about what? I have information about,
Na2SO3.
yes, I have its mass. Look, if you remember, I said before, mass of 1 mole, it means what? ايه معناها قلت قبل كده؟
MR.
MR. I have the MR of Na2SO3 and I have number of grams of sodium sulfide.
Mole ratio.
Yes, بس الأول نحسب المولز. First of all, find the moles of sodium sulfide
Okay.
from the first triangle. Yes.
Yes.
So moles of sodium sulfide equal mass divided by MR. What is the mass? What is the mass in the question?
3.15.
3.15. What is the MR in the question given?
126.
126. Yes. Divide them together. Equal what? 3.15 divided by 126.
0.025.
0.025?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you have to do after that?
Mole to mole ratio.
Yes. Mole to mole ratio. You have
Yeah.
Na2SO3 0.025.
So the other one is going to be 0.05.
The same. Because mole ratio is 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to say moles of SO2 as well equal 0.025. Now you have this number of moles. You can find the volume. Volume equal 0.025 multiply 24. Equal what? Can you
It's going to be 0.6.
0.6 cubic decimeter. DM cubic decimeter. This is the answer. Okay.
Okay.
So in this question, the problem was I cannot find number of moles of SO2, but I will find number of moles of Na2SO3 and I will use it as a guide by using mole ratio to find moles of SO2. Talal, got it, Talal? Talal. Yeah, Talal. Got it?
Yes, got it. Thank you.
فهمتها؟ طيب. يبقى هنا المشكلة the problem was I cannot find the number of moles of SO2 but I will use Na2SO3 as a guide for me because I have its mass and its MR. By using molar-mole ratio, I can find moles of SO2. So maybe use a guide in the questions. This is a question about empirical formula. We did questions about empirical formula. Okay. Question letter B. Start please everyone in your paper. يلا يا شباب. Question B. يلا. Question B. يا شباب. Fulfill the question. طيب Abdullah, start Abdullah. What you will do in the question, please everyone, attention with me.
Mister,
Yes, Robert. You sent it, yes.
can you see my answer?
Mhm.
طيب هنطلع المول بتاع الليثيوم هيدروكسيد.
Excellent. So, first of all, Abdullah, the question asking me about the concentration of lithium hydroxide. So directly, I will use the third triangle. If you remember the third triangle,
لحظة مستر third triangle كان مول
look, can mole equal, yes, concentration
multiply volume.
multiplied by volume. That's okay. Here, I need the concentration. I need C. So concentration equal mole divided by volume. So concentration of lithium hydroxide equal moles of lithium hydroxide divided by volume of lithium hydroxide. That's true?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But we will need the second triangle to get the mole.
Okay. This is about the concentration of lithium hydroxide. Do you have the volume of lithium hydroxide in the question?
Yes, 0.02 decimeter.
The volume of acid needed to neutralize 25, no. Look, read carefully, read carefully. The concentration of hydrochloric acid, he's talking about hydrochloric acid, was 2.20 mole per cubic decimeter. This is concentration of hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Yes. The volume of acid needed to neutralize 25 cubic centimeter of lithium hydroxide. Oh, this is the volume of lithium hydroxide.
So 0.025.
Yes. So this is a common mistake. Most of the students will say volume of lithium hydroxide 20. No, look, the word was referred to hydrochloric acid. Read again. The volume of acid needed to neutralize the 25 cubic centimeter of lithium hydroxide. So this is the volume of lithium hydroxide. This is the volume of lithium hydroxide. So the volume is known. And as you said, I will divide 25 divide 1000. It will be what, Abdullah?
0.025.
This is the volume. But the problem now, how can I find moles of lithium hydroxide?
We need to get the hydrochloric acid and
Yes,
mole ratio.
excellent, mashallah, bravo. You will use HCl as a guide for you. Guide? What does it mean by guide? Is tour guide? No. As you see here, I have the concentration of hydrochloric acid and I have the volume of hydrochloric acid. So I will find moles of hydrochloric acid. Moles of HCl equal moles of HCl equal concentration equal volume multiply concentration. The volume is 20, but divide by 1000, 0.0. Multiply concentration, 2.20. What is the answer, Abdullah? Multiplication?
0.044.
0.044. Now you have number of moles of HCl. You can use it as a guide by using mole ratio. Here is 1 and here is 1. So moles of LiOH as well, 0.044. Now I have this. So equal moles 0.044 multiply the volume, which we did before, 0.025. Equal what, Abdullah?
Sorry, Mr. Divide, not multiply.
I need the concentration. Oh, yes. Divide, yes. Divide them, Abdullah. Yes, that's correct.
1.76
1.76, but don't forget to write
mole per decimeter cube.
mole per cubic decimeter. Excellent يا عبد الله, احييك ما شاء الله عليك. No mistake. برافو 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 يا عبد الله. رائع. Today you are very good. Excellent. So in this question, the problem was I cannot find number of moles of lithium hydroxide, but as I have information about HCl, I have its concentration and I have its volume. I used HCl as a guide for me. Is it clear now, everyone? Talal, got it? Ashraf, Ro'a,
Yes, I get
Mahmoud,
it.
Kawsar, Mazen. يا مازن مازن
ايوه مش
ما شفتش منك اي انسر النهارده ليه؟
لا ما بعت في الشات هنا.
طيب معاك سؤال؟ Do you have any question? Everything is clear?
Yes.
So this is our revision about stoichiometry. Next session, inshallah. Next session will be about be ready by study two topics. What are those two topics? Electrolysis and chemical energetics. What is chemical energetics? What is chemical energetics? Exo and endothermic reactions. This is your job in the next days. Study electrolysis and study energetics. Finally, this is the last minute in our session. Any question, any comment from anyone? أي سؤال يا شباب؟ I hope I cover the most of idea in this topic. أتمنى أن يكون غطينا كل the most important points. Everything is clear? Comment, question, anyone need anything from me?
Thank you, Mr. for the session.
Okay, well, thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you for listening. شكرا لكم يا شباب. شكرا أشرف. Thank you, everyone. See you next session, inshallah, in electrolysis and exo and endothermic reactions. Thank you for listening. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام.
سلام يا شباب. شكرا. Hello. Can you... Yeah, already I sent for you the sessions. You checked your Telegram?
Okay, I will think and I will